he's very hot.
Well, here we go. There's no such thing as one true love only. Sofia Vergara looked over the moon on her date with Justin Saliman, an orthopedic specialist, recently. The 51-year-old Colombian beauty couldn't stop her laughter and beamed from ear to ear as the adorable specialist honored her on their way to a special occasion. All the other sizzling details, you ask?
And no, we're trying to figure out like right now because he's working during the summer.
Here's everything you need to know. Well, Sofia didn't take too long to move on from her husband Joe Manganiello, as she is now seen finding love and her happily ever after in her new beau, Justin Saliman.
The actress was photographed alongside orthopedic surgeon Justin Saliman.
Just recently, Sofia Vergara made a stunning appearance at the Frequency exhibition hosted at Christie's Los Angeles, which was technically in Beverly Hills and organized by Sammy, Salma Hayek's brother. The Colombian beauty turned heads in a dazzling scarlet cutout dress that illuminated the entire venue. But that's not the only thing she was illuminating. This night out with her rumored boyfriend comes just 3 months after Sofia and her estranged husband, Joe Manganiello, announced their separation.
And Joe were married for 7 years before announcing their breakup on July 17th.
Sofia couldn't contain her joy as she arrived at the exhibition, with Justin taking the wheel. She sported a beaming smile, covering her face briefly while giggling and nodding in delight. We wonder if Justin really is a funny guy.
It makes me feel great.
Justin was in the same upbeat mood as everyone else, smiling widely. He wore a black shirt with a few buttons undone, which showed off his toned chest, and he cut his salt and pepper hair into a short, elegant style. So, yes, he was dressed to impress. Though Sofia has already made her way onto his front seat, so we don't think there's any need for that kind of effort. Meanwhile, inside the exhibition, Sofia's eye-catching costume stood out in the midst of a sea of more somber looks and captured all of the attention. Her hourglass figure and curves were highlighted by the brilliant red dress, which featured a daring diagonal cutout that extended into a ruched part that wrapped around her body.
Justin Saliman. Their evening was highlighted by her attendance at the Frequency exhibition hosted by Sammy Hayek at Christie's Los Angeles, and she looked stunning in a sleek red dress.
The dress also had gently flowing long sleeves, and the maxi skirt came just above her ankles in a sophisticated manner. She framed her flawlessly made-up face with her caramel-colored hair pulled back into a middle part and styled in a sleek, straight manner. She also wore glittering circular earrings that provided a bit of sparkle to her look. And honestly, the prenup money was showing. Of course, this outing with Justin ushers in a new era in her life, as she was previously spotted in Beverly Hills in October on what appeared to be her first date following her divorce from Joe. On this very special Thursday night, their bond appeared to be just as strong as before, and seeing the couple heated up, a fan weighed in claiming she's the rich auntie who's living her life and having fun. Yep. Now, if you're wondering why this is probably the first time you're hearing about Sofia and Joe's divorce, that's probably because there wasn't much between them to have ended in a mess. That's right. The news of Sofa and her actor husband's decision to divorce was made public in July of this year, bringing an end to their marriage of 7 whole years.
Yeah. It was like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Like it came out perfectly like how I wanted, I have to say.
Shortly after that, a source close to Sofia revealed to Page 6 that the marriage had failed owing to Joe's jealousy, which stemmed from his opinion of Sofia's success level in comparison to his own.
Oh, I've accomplished everything. I just want to, try to stay alive, healthy,
According to The Insider, Joe's career never quite reached the heights it had when they first met. But Sofia was always there to support him. I believe that he was threatened by her success and the passion with which she approached life. Now, it is to the couple's advantage that they do not have any children to struggle with regarding custody, and it has been stated that Sofia graciously agreed to allow Joe to keep their Chihuahua Bubbles, who is now 10 years old. The little dog had initially been for Sofia as a gift, but over time the dog had formed a close relationship with Joe instead of Sofia. They were even frequently seen in adorable public images together.
So you got the dog.
It was for me.
Did you get it or did Joe get it for you?
No, I got it for myself. She arrived and completely ignored me, went straight to him. She has taken everything that was mine.
A source close to Joe exclusively told DailyMail.com, There's no way Joe would part with his beloved Bubbles, and Sofia understood this. She graciously allowed Joe to keep Bubbles after their breakup. Also, there was a prenuptial agreement in place between the couple before Joe Manganiello initiated the divorce proceedings. The provisions of their prenuptial agreement will serve as the basis for determining how they will divide their joint assets and liabilities, as well as the amount of spousal support that will be awarded. According to the legal document that Joe filed, he is the owner of a separate property. This includes various jewelry and personal belongings, in addition to profits that he accumulated before, during, and after their marriage. Not to mention, since the two of them parted ways, Sofia has begun a life that is both exciting and successful, but Joe has, for the most part, avoided the spotlight. When asked about what's the drive behind her motivation, Sofia apparently had a lot to say. According to the source, she doesn't regret it. They had a lot of happy times, but now that they're no longer together, there's a part of her that feels like she's making up for lost time. She's a little bit like a kid in a candy store right now. Sofia Vergara's life has been filled with a variety of new experiences ever since she announced on July 18th that she no longer will be a married woman. In a recent interview, she stated that her life has become entertaining and interesting as a result of all the packed events and her hosting on America's Got Talent. Moving on, she reflected on the transitions she'd been going through and acknowledged that life is full of ups and downs, both of which add to the amusement and mystery it provides. She has expressed hope for the future, despite the fact that she is in the midst of her divorce, and she is looking forward with great anticipation to what lies ahead, especially the upcoming premiere of her Netflix series, Griselda, which she hopes will bring more happiness and positivity into her life. According to Sofia, "I can't complain. I've had a great time." She also hilariously noted that her 50s are on the horizon, as she had her 51st birthday earlier this summer, indicating that she is ready to accept whatever it is that life has in store for her at this point. Obviously, fans being fans, and as heartbroken as they are over the lovely couple's split, one user expressed, "This is a proper love just stepped out on the ledge moment. It's because they seemed like such a perfectly matched couple." Meanwhile, a source shared with People that Vergara was in a positive place following the separation, expressing that she felt fortunate despite the challenges. The source further stated that she is content with her life and that she keeps living in her own home, even if Joe has moved elsewhere.
No, he doesn't.
He does
Thank
not.
God.
On top of that, another source close to the celebrity told Radar Online that Sofia is living life to the fullest right now and that she is savoring the freedom to let her hair down and have a blast with her friends and family. According to the information provided by the same source, this indicates major differences from her marriage to Joe, which lasted for 7 years. The insider revealed that she knew that Joe wasn't the type to go out, and she wanted to be with him and make him happy, adding that this change in lifestyle was undoubtedly an adjustment for her. Not to mention, just recently, Sofia was seen having a great time and showing off her dance moves at a concert in Los Angeles, put on by Carol G. She was accompanied by her family and friends at the event. She had her niece, Claudia Vergara, her cousin, Maria Vergara, and her friend, Paulina Vega, with her as she watched the concert from the VIP area of the Rose Bowl. Now, as for Joe, the 46-year-old star of Magic Mike was sighted in Los Angeles, where he was doing errands for the first time after a workout, while also taking care of the dog, Bubbles, that he and his ex-wife Vergara had shared in the past. Notably, he had removed his wedding ring following their separation. That's all for today's video, guys. But do you think Sofia had eyes for Justin Saliman way before she filed for divorce from ex-husband Joe? Let us know in the comments below. To catch us for more updates, simply hit the bell icon.